2025, the lunar eclipse that will guide you to spiritual awakening. Dear souls on the move, we find ourselves in an astrological moment of great intensity and significance, the full moon eclipse in Virgo on March 14, 2025. This event is not only a celestial phenomenon, but a powerful energetic portal that opens the way to a period of profound transformation, both individual and collective. This portal, which will extend until the solar eclipse of March 29, is one of the most significant of the year 2025 and represents a unique opportunity to release old patterns, heal karmic wounds, and accelerate our spiritual awakening. In this video, we'll explore together the meaning of this eclipse, the cosmic energies at play, and how we can best navigate this time of transition. Prepare to dive into an inner journey that will take you through the depths of your soul, toward a new awareness and a renewed sense of purpose. Before continuing, I ask for a like and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell to stay up to date with all the new videos. Thank you. The astrological configuration of the eclipse, a dialogue between opposites. The full moon eclipse of March 14 occurs with a particularly significant astrological configuration. On the one hand, we find the Sun in close conjunction with Saturn and, to a lesser extent, Neptune, all in the sign of Pisces. On the other hand, the Moon and the South Node are in Virgo. This opposition creates a dialogue between two seemingly opposing, yet deeply complementary, energies. Sun, Saturn, and Neptune in Pisces, this triple conjunction represents a call to spirituality, dreams, and transcendence, Neptune, but also to the need for structure, stability, and responsibility, Saturn. Pisces invites us to trust our intuition and connect with the divine, while Saturn reminds us that even the most lofty dreams require discipline and perseverance to become reality. Moon and South Node in Virgo, the eclipsed full moon in Virgo acts as an emotional Trojan horse, capable of penetrating the defensive barriers we've built throughout our lives to protect ourselves. Virgo, with its attention to detail and service, invites us to do some internal cleansing and healing, releasing old patterns and limiting beliefs. This configuration poses a challenge. How do we reconcile the need for structure and concreteness with the desire for spirituality and transcendence? How can we find a balance between the need for control and the ability to surrender to the flow of life? The three reaction options: entrenchment, flooding, or transformation. Depending on our temperament and evolutionary path, we may react to this eclipse in different ways. Here are three possible scenarios. Entrenchment and hypercriticism. Some may react by shutting down, becoming overly critical, or trying to maintain control at all costs. This attitude, while understandable, risks blocking the flow of energy and impeding transformation. Emotional flooding. Others may feel overwhelmed by emotions, losing clarity and finding themselves in a state of confusion, as if in a dream or nightmare. This scenario can be unsettling, but it's also an opportunity to release repressed emotions and old wounds. Liberation and transformation. The third possibility is to use this moment as an opportunity to release old limiting patterns and beliefs, especially those of a karmic nature. This is the ideal time to do internal cleansing, healing, and transformation, thus accelerating our spiritual awakening. The eclipse portal, an evolutionary accelerator. The lunar eclipse of March 14 opens a portal that extends to the solar eclipse of March 29. This period, known as the eclipse corridor, is an evolutionary accelerator, during which the energies are particularly potent and push us to free ourselves from everything that prevents us from progressing at the soul level. During these 2 weeks, we will be able to experience extraordinary events, synchronicities, and karmic encounters that will help us complete the work we began 6 months ago, during the solar eclipse of October 2024. This is the time to close past cycles and prepare for a new beginning. The role of Lilith and Mercury retrograde. Another key element of this period is Lilith's passage from Libra to Scorpio on March 27th, just before the solar eclipse. Lilith represents the wild and untamed energy of the soul, and her passage into Scorpio marks the end of a karmic cycle and the beginning of a new work of transformation. Additionally, Mercury turns retrograde a few hours after the lunar eclipse, remaining so throughout the entire period. This retrograde motion invites us to review unresolved issues from the past, both in this life and in previous ones. It's time to take stock, reflect on our choices, and prepare for a moment of peak energy between March 28th and 29th, when Mercury will conjunct the Moon, Venus, and Neptune. The metaphor of the walls of Troy, security and vulnerability. The astrological configuration of this eclipse recalls the story of the walls of Troy, built by Poseidon, Neptune, and Apollo, the sun, for King Laomedon. These walls, though impregnable, were overcome thanks to the cunning of the Trojan horse. Similarly, the walls we have built to protect ourselves may begin to crumble, forcing us to confront the consequences of our past choices, both karmic and current. This metaphor reminds us that security and control are often illusions. True strength lies in the ability to surrender to the flow of life, accept our vulnerability, and find a balance between structure and fluidity. The challenge: avoiding the traps of the Virgo-Pisces axis. The Virgo-Pisces axis presents us with two traps: on the one hand, the risk of excessive self-blame, and on the other, the temptation to evade responsibility and assume a victim attitude. The real challenge is to find a balance between these two polarities, facing reality with honesty, responsibility, and compassion. This is a time to cleanse, to take what we need and let go of what we no longer need. It's an opportunity to heal the wounds of the past and prepare for a new beginning. The role of Venus and the search for the center. Venus, which is in Aries during the eclipse, plays a crucial role. This Venus in Aries invites us to reconnect with our soul, to find an anchor in our center before taking new steps. It's time to re-enter the walls we've erected to protect our center, but which have often distanced us from our deepest essence. Conclusion: a return home. What might seem like an attack or a threat, represented by the Trojan horse, is actually an invitation to return home, to ourselves. This portal offers us the opportunity to experience profound liberation and transformation, preparing us for the next step in our evolutionary journey. Let us live this moment with courage, honesty, empathy, and passion, remembering that everything we are experiencing is part of our path and that, if we face it with an open heart, we can transform it into an opportunity for growth and awakening. If you enjoyed this video and it touched your heart, please leave a comment. I really enjoy reading it, and sharing it will also help other members of our community. I would be very happy if you would share the video with your friends and family who might find it helpful. Thank you for being with me, great soul, and happy inner journey.